poetry tonight, an absolute field of poetry. Approximately 30 poems tonight. But I have news for you guys, because I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Listen to your worldwide reach of 41 countries we have listed, and some we haven't. But we have 41 outright countries that your poetry is listened to in. So your words are travelling right around the world, to the 4 continents. Ireland, United Kingdom, United got no excuse for this. Well, I'm back again. Here we are live, and I'm going to carry on. The countries that your poetry is listened to and read in, 41 of them listed here, starting with Ireland, United Kingdom, United States of America, India, Nigeria, Australia, Canada, South Africa, Pakistan, Zambia, the Philippines, Bangladesh, Norway, Saudi Arabia, Japan, Germany, France, Netherlands, Tunisia, Ethiopia, Egypt, Iraq, Jamaica, Ghana, Kenya, Libya, Morocco, Malaysia, Gambia, Croatia, Czech Republic, Paraguay, Qatar, Indonesia, Turkey, Trinidad and Tobago, Tanzania, Uganda, Botswana, Belgium and Algeria. Wow, that's 41. Hello, Dale Warren. Have we got a surprise for you tonight, my friend? Wow, what a surprise. I'm looking so forward to this surprise. Poets, I'm absolutely proud of each and every one of you. That is some reach you have gone out to on the show. Absolutely some reach. I'm absolutely made up for each and every one of you. I'm made up for our team as well, because it means we're doing something right, guys. Marna, hello, my darling. Catty Wagon of Coats, how are you? Jennifer, how are you, darling? You're coming on to read with me in a bit, aren't you? You and Marna. Oh, yeah, another surprise, Dale. This one is a lovely surprise. Ah, I might even blow a kiss with it. You never know. God only knows what I get up to. But yeah, there's countries for you guys. You're reaching everywhere. Your words are going out all over the place. And your words are so appreciated. Really and truly. I was amazed. Nina brought this to my attention earlier on today. Told me all about this. And I was absolutely, wow. One of those deep sighs and thinking, this is beautiful. Kang, welcome in. Lovely to see you. That's the writer of the Dark Soul poetry. Poetry with Dark Soul. Oh, thank you, Dale. Mwah. Got it, man. Got it. Man, oh, big kiss. Hello, Alexandra Rodriguez, and I really apologise, Alexandra. I left the book at work trying to run back here to get the show started. I didn't want to be coming on late to you guys. Well, like I said, we have an absolute ton of poetry here tonight. So I'm going to start off with who's reading what. And I have Marna Dupree Badgerow reading Sounds of Rain by Nita G. Eisenhower. Untitled by Joseph Arrigo. We Are Lies by Stephen Dick. When the Love Song Goes by Catherine Holdsworth. And The Box by Stephen L. Howard. Jennifer, if I can get this computer to work, Jennifer will be reading an untitled piece by John Logan. Then she will be As Winter Sings Her Silent Song by Dwayne Leon Rankin. Love by Keith Forsyth. Yes, Dale, 41. Wow. I am absolutely... There's more than 41. We just can't get the others. We don't know what the others are. Facebook haven't put them down yet. Nina will be reading. I think it's the encyclopedia she's reading tonight, to be honest, guys. Well, I could be wrong, but listen to this. Time by Amanda Zylstra. The Sound of the Spheres by David Lewis Paget. One Autumn Day Will Fall Upon Us by Poetry of a Dark Soul. The Awakening by Richard Dioron. Dawnquake by Jason Conway, The Ink Warrior. Asleep by Matthew Malloy. Draining Me Lifeless by Mark Squires. The Message by Bruce McCausland. The Unsteady Path by Brianna Marie Wells. Pyramid by Chris Young. Through the Streets with Broken Dreams by Tony Ironshield. Of Ethereal Design by Jesse Batista. And then it comes to me, guys. Yes, it comes to me at last. Wow, I might be delighted to read tonight. 41 countries. I'm absolutely made up here. I'm on a high. I will be reading Truth, Where Art Thou by John Hurley. To Risk Your Heart on One You Aren't Sure Of by Zishan Evans. Untitled by Mara Van Staden. Everybody Love Everybody by Kim Michelle Thomas. Untitled by Cornelia Mattioli, also known as Flying Angel. Salty Tears by Kathy Wagner Coates. One Never Forgets by Heidi McGurran. Then we have the one from the Nightly Vigil, The Journals of the Reverend Bookman, the dear old soul, Hank Buchner. Diane Burgess, lovely to see you, darling. Great seeing you in. And from our very own, delightful, wonderful lady who's not with us for the moment, will be back next week, On Parting by Christine Barker. And that's going to be my first poem tonight. But I've got to find somebody first before I can read my poem. And here she is, this wonderful lady, all the way to the United States of America. I love how you can push a button now and just get somebody on the other side of the world. It's absolutely fantastic. Because I'm afraid of flying. Marla Dupree Badgero, welcome.
That's my name?
Well, welcome. How are you?
I'll explain all that later.
God, I'll be here forever. Oh.
No, you don't want to hear this
now,
okay.
Believe
me.
Andrew Scott Price, Chris Edridge, how the devil are you both? So, Myra, you've got some to read tonight, and I've got some to read tonight. And you know what? While I've got you there, I'm going to read Christine's one. What do you think of 41 countries these people reach, hey?
That's amazing.
Isn't it brilliant? I'm absolutely made up for each and every one of them. I really and truly am. Wow.
It's amazing.
Christine said,
well, let's see.
Come on.
I'm covering I think 3 countries myself.
3? Ooh.
I think so.
Ooh. Well, we're going to show off tonight, you see. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Christine asked me to read one of her poems. She asked if one of her poems be read. She didn't know if we could do it this week or not. She's back with us next week. So she sent me one called On Parting. On Parting by Christine Barker. So if you don't mind, man, I'm going to just read this one because she might be able to pop in early to get this one, yeah? And it's one of those, I would have said 10 years ago, steamy ones. Yeah?
Okay.
And now that I'm 10 years older, I'll say it's a steamy one. Yeah, because I don't know another word for it. So here we go.
You're 10 years older? Okay, got it. No, now you can say it's not necessarily steamy. It's working up to a boil. Okay, let's do it that way.
I'm just warning the lads before I read it, Marnie. You know what the lads are like. Good God. Right, now for my blood pressure and the blush. It's all ready.
Oh, yeah. A blush. Oh,
here
my
we
God.
Go.
Okay, go ahead.
On Parting by Christine Barker. Incomprehensibly, 2 became one. Loving innocently, fleetingly, briefly and beautifully. Unanticipated, unwanted, overwhelming thrills of desire deliciously ran through my body. I sensed your nearness, touched your hands, kissed your lips. Exquisite lips, softly together, mouthing words too intimate to utter. Separate now, isolated, I sensed the pain of loss, left only a time-blurred memory of a shared experience.
Wow.
Do you know, when I read it, I had to read it a few times too to get the gist of the poem. And the whole sense of the togetherness to the departure is so well described in the words right down. When you take the whole piece in, you really and truly, it practically twists on the part like too intimate to utter, yeah? And then you realise there's a loss coming in here. There's a big loss on the way. And wow, what can I say, Christine? Well, thank you for giving me this one to read.
I always said, I say this, Christine always outdoes herself.
Yeah, each time. Absolutely each time.
Yes, I have my
you
coffee.
You have your coffee. I got mine.
Yeah, this is like mug number 3, I think. Might be 4, I'm not sure.
Hey, you know what? I'm seeing all my reads starting to come in now. Hello, Heidi McGowan. How are you? I'm starting to see my reads come in. Brilliant. I love that.
Well, I didn't get a chance to send it out. I'm gonna send it out after.
Are you?
They can watch the recording.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, who have you got, Myrna?
I have got. I'm gonna start off first with
Oh, there's that laugh, guys. Listen.
I'm going to start off first with Stephen Dick's We Are Lies.
You are?
We Are Lies by Stephen Dick. We are lies. We are lies. The past tells tomorrow. The hope that faith has painted of sorrow. We lie our smiles and smile our lies when hurt is the blink in our eye. We are lies that life tell at birth, countdowns to death that inhabit the earth. Lend hope, lend hope, lend hope no heed, nor give it your speak, and tell joy I said it is part of the trick. For we are lies, the path tells tomorrow, the hope that faith has painted of sorrow.
Oh, that is deep. That is deep.
Yeah, I know.
That is deep. Oh, yes.
I had to read that one a couple of times.
Just to get the feel of it. Yeah, that is deep, Maya.
Exactly,
that is very, very deep.
Before I even approached him to see if I could read it, I had to read it a couple of times.
Some of the stuff I've been seeing on the internet over the videos over the last couple of weeks, and you start asking yourself questions. Are we real or are we not real? Are we a dream or are we a reality? Are we lies? Are we truth? We don't know. We have not got a clue. All we have is questions for questions. No answers.
Oh, and that was a new one, by the way, in case no one doesn't realize that.
Oh, I knew it was. Once you said the name, I knew it was a new one. Plus, you told me.
Oh,
Plus,
and
you told me the other day.
I have. Yeah, my friend Carrie said to tell y'all hi. He's going to a barbecue. He'll watch it later.
I hope it's not one of those Animal Lecter barbecues where they cook the people that come.
Well, I'm sure it is.
Hannibal Lecter, not Animal Lecter. Hannibal. I'm gonna read one for a lady that's in the audience because she can't stay the whole show. So I told her I would read her poem early. Catty Wagner Coates.
I figured that.
You did you? I'm delighted.
Every now and then the bulb goes ding, ding, ding.
And it's called Salty Tears by Kathy Wagner
Oh,
Coates.
I love it.
You've read
I
this
love
one,
it.
haven't
I've
you?
read it.
Yeah,
I love
I thought so.
it. Yes, I love it.
I carry my heart to the ocean's bed, with braided seaweed crowning my head. A child's life should never hurt, I whisper, while tucking seashells in my shirt. I entertain the remember whens. 1,000 years have passed since then. I connect the dots with clustered stars, sweeter than connecting dots with scars. Waves thrust their heads, caressing the skies. I exit my memory, salty tears in my eyes. Do you know, it's beautifully sad. It's sadly beautiful, but wow. Kathy, that is just
You
absolutely
know,
beautiful. Wow.
one of my quotes of long ago was, "Even beauty can be found in sadness," and that poem is a perfect example of that.
And do you know that beauty can be found in sad? Beauty can be found in anything where you seek it. It's there. We've got to learn to accept the sadness as well as the joy. They're all lessons, Marina, all the way through life. We learn something from them. Kathy, thank you so much for sending that one in to me. Absolutely fantastic. I'm putting it back in your card now. I'm putting it back in your card now. It's your shot.
Okay. Well, I'm next I'm going to read one I've read before, but I got to tell you this one. I'm just going to say this: when you get to the end, you'll know why I picked it, and you'll be laughing.
Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Marna does not mean she has read this poem before. She means she has read the person. Okay.
I've read the person. Yes. This is The Box by Stephen L. Howard. Okay, I went too far up, down.
I done it just a minute ago.
Oh, wait, when you read the first line, you're going, yeah, I can see why you're reading that one. In a box, I placed my brain. Don't you dare start laughing.
Go on.
In a box, I placed my brain. Through seasons wax and seasons waned. Away from harm, 'twas safely lain, thinking, feeling, painless then. No work to do, no wheel to spin, no die to cast, no lose or win. There I nearly stored some things, some plans and schemes, some hopes and dreams. I think about this now and then, with a shake of the head and a wistful grin, for things might be what might have been, if I could find that box again.
Do you know, so many have said to me, my head is in a box, Marina, at times. I've even said it. God, I will never find the box again.
I loved that when I read that ending. I'm like, oh, Stephen, I got to read this one.
Oh, Belle, thank you, Stephen.
Because I wasn't expecting that last line. Okay, I just wasn't expecting it.
Oh, dude. God almighty. Yes, love it. Absolutely love it. Kathy Wagner Coates, we love you too, dearest. We absolutely love you. Oh, that was brilliant, Marina. Thank you. Needed that.
Thank you. That was a kind like.
Oh,
and he and I are friends. Okay, he and I are friends. I called him my buddy, and I'm like going, buddy.
I think my box was buried with yours, Dale Warren. Yeah.
And if I could find that box again, I'm like thinking, well, I'm thinking to myself, how many boxes would I need to look for?
Do you know what? They find the box with my brain, and they're going to be an exodus from this country. It'll be worse than the potato famine.
If they find a box of my brain, I'd probably run and hide.
Yeah, leave mine where it is, please. Yeah.
Yeah, please. Yeah, don't even go looking for it.
I know.
Okay, your
No,
turn
you're
now.
in now. You're all the way through now. I needed to do those two. Yeah.
So I have to keep on
So
going?
you're going all the way through now to what you've got to read.
Okay. Okay, if you say so.
Hello, Nina Philo.
Hi, Nina. Okay, the next one I'm going to read. Okay, I got to save this one for last, and you'll understand why when I read it, because I don't know if I read it now, I'll be able to get through anything else. The next one I'm reading is Untitled by Joseph Arago. Another new one I found on one of the groups I'm in. I loved it. I dip the tongue into the blood of my mind and instill thoughts onto crystalline water of my words. Formed visions interplay midst sounds of weight of wanting need into depths of darkness enhanced by light of love. Each facet of vision's interplay touches upon mysteries hidden, calling forth a moment only the touch of another may awaken, yet to come.
Yours are very intriguing tonight.
I know.
Absolutely. Wow. Hello, Norma Amara. How are you? Yes, yours are quite intriguing tonight.
Yeah, but I love that. I dip the tongue into the blood of my mind. That would almost scared me away, and I'm like, oh, no, I got to keep reading this. And I loved where he went with it. It was just like amazing.
Wow, he's getting ready for Halloween.
Yeah, it could be. I don't do Halloween well.
I don't do it at all.
Needless to say, like the horror movies, no, Myrna doesn't watch them.
I love my horror movies. I love them.
No, wait. Pet Sematary, Stephen King's Pet Sematary, the trailer of it is, I mean, the movie's supposed to be released soon. This one here, no. I ain't going to watch that one. No. Ain't happening.
Welcome, Tony Ironshield.
Hello, everyone, again. Okay. Now it's my next one, since I got to go all the way through, according to the boss man. Now, this is by a friend of mine on the website that
I just want to say, just before you do, I just want to say thank you for using my full title. About time too. Sorry, go on, carry on.
Yes, dear. Don't get used to me calling you dear. Okay. Yes, boss works. Okay.
Of course, my bubble, why don't
but
you?
This is by... Yeah, okay. This is by Nita G. Eisenhower. And she's a fellow member of the website that I help moderate.
Marla, one more interruption, because if I don't say this, I'm going to get slaughtered. Dwayne Leon Rankin, how the devil are you? It's great to see you, and I caught you in this week. And Beth Evans, it's lovely to see you here, Beth. Oh, by the way,
y'all can go ahead.
A delayed happy birthday to Beth. It was Beth's birthday, just like yours was midweek. It was Beth's birthday. So happy birthday, Beth.
And it's okay for you guys to slaughter him. It's fine. We'll pick up the pieces and mend them back together. We'll toss them together.
Finkenstein. Yeah.
No, but the poem here is actually was in a challenge. I was hosting a challenge because I had won a challenge. And Nita posted this in the challenge, and she actually won the challenge that I was hosting because I couldn't resist this. Because, yes, I love the sound of rain. So here goes. Sounds of Rain by Nita Eisenhower. The darkening skies were just a tease. No raindrops made it to the ground. Although the leaves danced in the breeze, just misty silence all around. The heavens lightened as I drove, but sadly, Still no rain at all. The clouds withheld their treasure trove, me yearning for the drops to fall. I wish the rain would stop here, stay, to bring my spirits back in line. The sounds of rain would make my day. I guarantee I would feel fine.
No rain.
I
No raindrops hit the ground. Wow.
raindrops hit the ground.
Wow.
I know. I mean, when I read it in the challenge, I'm like going, well, she got me. Yeah, she got me hog stirred with this one. Oh,
Big
gosh.
time. Absolutely big time. Oh, Marla. Oh, Marla.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Me. They call me Ever Ready.
Yeah. Your battery?
I am
Okay, that's
absolute. I'm fully charged.
that lasts longer. Are you a Duracell?
Tut, tut, tut.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I had to read this one last because once I do, I'm not sure I through the rest of them if I'd have read this one first. Okay. When the Love Song Goes by Catherine Holdsworth. And this is a beautiful piece. Red lips and a single tear. A song is buried deep. The winter chills a drink for two as my fingers clasp its sweat. Nothing matters beyond the glance that makes me want to smile. I dance a tune beneath my breath on the memories as the memories talk their wild. It is to be your hushed hurrah before they say you sleep. Fingers lead, remove the joy. Fingers iced, remove the joy as insides forget to eat. I will not let them silence the poem. I will not your song reveal. I will onto a flame tree drown as I steal your soul, my steel. As I will your soul, my steel. I stole your thoughts last spoken and locked them in my heart as they lowered your clothes, as they lowered your shell, and your spirit rushed full upon tear-stained hell as my eyes saw a sun with your name golden spun inside me. Please, oh please, bury him well.
That is a harsh one. And yet, again, we see the love staying on the outside and on the inside and going with the one going on the journey to the next phase. It's wonderfully written.
But there is no way I could have read that first. There's no way I could have read that first.
No. Absolutely. Dale Warren put in a nutshell. Yes, I see why this was your last one. And he's dead on. Absolutely dead on. Wow. That is a hard hitter.
I'm sorry I messed up a couple of times today.
Oh, it's all in your mind, girl. You've done brilliant.
It's all in my mind. Oh God. So the ding 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 didn't really turn anything on, right? Okay.
Ding ding ding.
Okay, your turn now. Now you get to finish.
I can't. Because I've got to line them all back up now.
Well, you're the one who told me to go.
You did go. You done brilliant. I'm absolutely proud of you. Absolutely proud of you. Mara Van Staden, how are you? Great to see you. Mara, I will be reading as well a little later on. Now, I've done my reading now. The last of my reading will be towards the end of the show now.
Okay.
That's my bit done.
Who comes on next? Nina?
No,
Or
Jennifer will be on next. And then next week we have
Okay.
Christine is back next week. She's in the mountains or something at the moment. I hope she's not climbing.
And I have 2 newbies set up.
I know you have. You've been a busy little bee, haven't you? Absolutely been a busy little bee.
Oh, no, not bee. Don't call me a bee. I don't like bees.
You don't like bees? Okay, beaver. Or penguin.
I've ever seen one.
A beaver, I've seen.
Oh,
I've seen beavers walk. I've seen them walk very well on the canals and the rivers around our place. They are absolutely. You know what? They are the most intriguing creatures you will come across. They just don't stop. Beaver? Yeah, they don't know how to stop. They just continuously go, 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 go.
Well, that's like the one we have here. They're like in constant motion. And the thing is that they really don't see well, so they'll run along the bottom of like fences. Of like I have a redwood fence around my property, and they'll run along the edge. And then when there's might be one of the posts that's a little bit up, that's when they can kind of scoot through. So they got to laid. They're like these blind. But they'll crawl up and they'll crawl up across. I actually saw a squirrel crawling across the top of my fence the other day.
Was he a red one or a grey one, Marna?
Well, no, the problem with that is that I shouldn't be 2 feet away from it when it does that.
Yeah, but which squirrel was it? A red squirrel or a grey squirrel?
They're brown.
Brown squirrel. Well, this morning, a half brown, half grey jumped out of a bin at me and frightened the living daylights out of me. I nearly had a massive car in me at 9 o'clock this morning. He just bailed out, yeah? Out of nowhere. He must have heard my wheelbarrow coming along, yeah? My God almighty. I had to check myself when I got back to the office.
I'd have checked. I'd have had to check.
God.
I'm telling you. Look, I'll be honest, something like that would happen to me. Oh no, it's when the bird, because our grocery stores, because people will, throw crumbs or whatever, and there's birds all over. And I had one that landed like you said these things like they follow me, they chase me. I had one land 2 feet in front of me. Scared the bejesus out of me, okay? And my cousin goes, "You need to go check your pants yet?" I said, "Yeah, probably."
Oh, Jennifer, I am a big baby. I don't expect things. I go around with my earphones in, Marna. I just get on my earphones in, and I don't see or hear anything except that tunnel vision. I'm in tunnel vision, done and dusted.
You're in tunnel vision?
Always in tunnel vision. God, I got a cut. It must have been when the squirrel jumped out.
I believe you're in tunnel vision. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed what I read tonight.
Loved what you read tonight. Absolutely loved it.
Whew.
I know, Nina. Nina paid the squirrel to lay in wait for me. Marna, yeah?
I will see y'all next week, and I'll text you later and tell you what's been going on.
No problem. I'll be right here, waiting for your text. Marna, you take it as easy as you can, darling. Love you to pieces. And thanks a million for tonight.
Love you to pieces.
Mwah.
Okay, I love you guys.
You take it easy. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
What can I say, guys? Marna Dupree Badgerow, even in times of sadness and problems around her, by the sounds of it, still comes and reads the poetry across the world. Audio words, you guys, absolutely fantastic. Marna, thank you very much for being there with me tonight. I'm absolutely after enjoying every minute of your company. Now, Jennifer Polonetsky, you're going to have to come out of the show and then go back in. Where am I now? Because your camera's gone off. So, Jennifer, if you pop out and pop back in, you got to leave the show, start back in, and I can get your camera back. Your camera's gone, sweet. Your camera's absolutely gone. I've got no camera for you. Ladies and gentlemen, really and truly, they were some poems. Absolutely some poems that Marna's brought with her tonight. And that last one, wow, that would knock mumps out of out of an ice mountain, out of an iceberg. Absolutely unbelievable. Nina seems to be having a great time in the background. She's having fun out there. Bless you, Nina. Well, I get you on screen because you're after Jennifer, aren't you? Here comes Jennifer now. I mean, Jennifer's on her way in now. Well, she was. She got there. She is. Jennifer Polonetsky. Here we go. Jennifer, Jennifer, come on in. Come on in. Who's that at the window? That's
Hi.
Oh, that's him. That's you and me. That's me alter ego in the window. Hello, Jennifer. Looking very pretty tonight. Wow, welcome. Well, it's it's morning time in your place, isn't it?
It is. But you gave me some very romantic sort of poems tonight, so I thought I better
well, you've really romanced it up now, haven't you? God, taking me blood pressure. It's a good job I brought my fan, isn't
it? I'll take that as a compliment, thank you.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Thank you. I love listening to Mina read. It's great. She's very good, very good.
She gets right into it, doesn't she?
She sure does. She sure does. Yeah, they're good. Her ones were very good tonight. Very good.
Yeah, she's picking some nice ones over, big time.
Yeah.
But like I said, God, it's great. It's just so wonderful. I'm still in a high. 41 countries plus.
Yeah, I know. It's a great
that
achievement.
Is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, pat yourself on the back. Well done. Well
done.
Oh
no. It's all the poetry. You know this, Nadia. Well, I do pat myself on the back in a sense, but wow, to know that the words of each and every poet, yourself, myself, everybody involved, is actually going out that far across the world. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely. And I think it's great that it's out there and that people are loving it and writing and are so happy to have their things read on the show. I think it's great. Great.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I know myself, when you'll read one of mine, it's a great feeling. It's an amazing feeling, actually.
It has to be when the feedback comes in. I mean, I'm just going with the audience itself.
Yeah.
We go by the audience, and we see the comments going up when you can keep up, and the comments going up, and every poet that's on the page with us now is complimenting and encouraging the poet being read. And we have poets in this audience tonight that are not being read, and it's still there. Complimenting and encouraging the poets that are being read. That's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. That brings both the poets and the poetry together. That was the aim of the whole thing, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I watch it, all the time. I'm on my podcast. I'll be out walking. I'll be listening to it. And because I love hearing the poetry. It's not just because one of mine might be read. I love to hear the talent and people putting their thoughts out there. I think it's great. I love it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. So who have you got tonight?
Well, I've got looks like 3 men I've got tonight, actually. So I've got Dwayne Leon Rankin, BKF, which I heard you say before is Keith Forsyth, and John Logan. So, and I might read one of mine. I had to really search through mine for one that complements these poems, I guess. But because, a lot of my poetry is written on the back end of a shattered heart, I guess. So, but something really funny happened, and I said to myself, thank you, John. That was your fault, because you sent me these poems, and I thought, made my little heart flutter, because they're beautiful. They're really beautiful poems about love and how beautiful love is. And I was out walking. Now, I go for a 2-hour walk every day, and on Friday, oh, shit. Are you still there?
I'm still here, yeah. Oh, I am. You're not. You've disappeared. I think you've knocked your internet off, Jennifer. I think you have knocked your internet off. Right, I'm going to come out. The camera comes on, yeah? 3 men. Wow. God. Wow. I'm walking in all the wrong places, guys. I swear to God, I'm walking in all the wrong places. I've got to learn stuff from you guys. I'm still a novice. That's what I'm saying. She's gotten totally overexcited with those three men. Good God, Jennifer. Good God, goodness me. Wow. Wow, you have us all excited now. Come on, tell us more, tell us more. We want all the beans on this spillage. Big time.
I'm so sorry.
You have us all totally. Three men, one walk.
No.
No.
Let me clarify that. Let me clarify that.
Thank God.
I was out walking on my own. I'm so sorry. I did say the shit word before because I knocked my phone down accidentally. I'm so sorry. Apologies. A lady never swears, so they say. But I was out walking and I was 1 hour from home and it was a massive thunderstorm. And suddenly I was thinking about the poems and I was thinking, you know, love is beautiful. Love is actually really gorgeous. And it started pouring rain and I was just like my face up to the rain and I thought this is beautiful. And I walked home in the rain because I was 1 hour from home and I got home like a drenched rat, but I felt like my heart was really filled and I thought, you know, life is beautiful. Actually, no matter what goes on, we're just lucky to be here every day and I don't know, be surrounded by love. And
Yes.
you know, as you know, it can be any form of love. It doesn't have to be a partner love. It can be any sort of love. So yeah, I thank you because it was nice, but I had to search for one of mine that complemented these poems. I found one, I think, written a while ago, but I found one. Yeah.
Oh, just got to say hello to Maxwell Ryder. He can't stay tonight, unfortunately. I like when Maxwell comes in. He's a lovely, lovely man. Sorry, go on, Jennifer. Let you finish.
Yeah, no. So I know you've got a lot of poems to read tonight, but yeah, so that was my you know, I was in the rain. But I just felt my heart just swelled. It was like a balloon. It was just so full, and I thought I'm just at capacity, and it was just like it burst, and it was really a really nice moment. A bit enlightening, actually. It was good.
Yes, so, absolutely.
Yeah.
Once you get that buzz,
yeah, it was good. It was good. Stuck in the rain, I was. It was good. Very good. So.
Oh yes.
Yes, but I'm ready to go when you're ready to go.
I'm always ready, ever ready, as I said. That's me.
Ah, yes, I know. That's your new title. All right.
Go on.
The first one I'm going to read is As Winter Sings Her Silent Songs by Dwayne Leon Rankin. So I know you read a lot of his stuff on the show. I like his style. But this is my interpretation of his poem today, As Winter Sings Her Silent Songs. So here we go. Springtime sings its sweetest refrain, heard within the falling rain, while summer sings of joys that be, with children laughing and running free. Then autumn sings those songs of gold on leaves that fall when months grow old. Those songs are heard within the fall with undertones of winter's call, a call to silence that is heard as snowflakes all across are stirred. Upon the wind they outward flow, singing songs of rest to know. And as that snow is laid down deep, the land at last then goes to sleep. In silence then the world belongs, as winter sings her silent songs. Dwayne Leon Rankin.
I love Dwayne's poetry.
Yeah.
Came up with Dwayne just over 2 years ago when I came across Dwayne. As he'd applied to come into a poetry group, and I was doing admin on the group. I brought Dwayne in.
Yeah.
What a joy to read. He's an absolute joy to read.
Yeah, absolutely. I like his stuff.
He likes doing the seasons, does our Dwayne. Absolutely loves doing the seasons. Season poems, yeah. Yeah.
I like them. They're relatable. Like you can really relate to the different, you know, we're always happy in summer, you know, autumn comes and it's like, you know, then winter, we're in deep winter's chill, I guess, and we're sort of sleep and we're hibernating, but then spring comes and it's rebirth and we start it all over again.
All over again, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
continuous cycle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you
But I
for
liked
it.
it.
Yeah, I liked
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me read that. It's great.
Oh,
Great.
no problem.
So then the next one I'll go on to is called Love by Keith Forsyth. All right. Love. That's good that these men are writing. I'm glad that I've got men to read tonight.
Calm down. Deep breaths.
All right, love. I loved her when we first met. I loved her at our first kiss. I loved her as she danced with me. I loved her when she read her vows. I loved her with that simple I do. I loved her when I woke beside her. I loved her when she smiles. I loved her more today than all those yesterdays. I love her eyes smiling into mine. I love her heartbeat as I lay my head down. I love who I have become with her. I love how breathless I am as she caresses my cheek. I will her love for all my life, my chérie amour, by Keith Forsyth.
Do you get the feeling Keith is in love? I get the feeling Keith is in love.
Just a little.
Just a little, yeah. Very, very little.
Yeah, there's a little inkling there that he might be in love.
I think so, yeah. You can't hide this one, Keith. We know your secret. You're in love, man.
And isn't it the best?
Yeah, he's on fire. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I think to be in love is just the best feeling. It's, yeah. You can't sleep, can't think. It's beautiful.
It's been 40 years since I've been in love, so I wouldn't have a bloody clue, me.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second.
There you go. And there it is. It's public now. They've even heard that in Tanzania.
I don't believe it.
That's okay.
All right. But you never know what's around the corner. We never know what's around the corner. Waiting for us.
There's number 25 bus around the corner from me.
It's that squirrel.
Yeah.
Watch those nasty squirrels.
Oh, definitely. I will. Believe me, I will. From now on, I will.
But, okay. So I'll go on to the next one by Mr. John Logan. Now, this one I really like, actually. It's untitled, so it's got no title. But I just thought, wow, to have someone write a poem like this about me would just be, we all dream of it, really, don't we? That someone would write us something like this. But I'll give it my best interpretation. So the untitled poem by John Logan. There's a place in my heart that is all your own. A place where you can go when you feel lost and alone. I've got a special I love you that is waiting just for you. It is here for all eternity, no matter what you say or do. You may never truly know how much you mean to me, but maybe these words will help you finally see. There's a place that I journey each night as I dream, an enchanted kingdom, there you are my queen, and every day is beautiful, is better than the day before. We dance under the moon and stars, and life again is worth living for. There are feelings in my heart that I still struggle to express. and the distance between us does not make me want you any less. There is a place in my heart that will always belong to you. It shall be there for eternity, no matter what either of us say or do. I know this may sound sudden, but please try and understand. Being around you makes me want to be a better, sweeter man. I felt these feelings for you truly from the start. I want to be there for you and be the one you keep in your heart. I like it.
You know, I think our lads tonight are planning for the spring and the rebirth, aren't they? Good God.
Yes, I think they've all been hit with the spring, the dazzle of spring.
I think they've been hit with something, all right. There's no doubt about it. That's beautiful.
You know what's
that
funny?
is.
I went up into the country. I did some photography on the weekend, and I came across this charming little pub in the country, and they had all the big peacocks or lyrebirds. And you know, the male peacock, he's got the most amazing feather display.
Yeah.
And you know, the female, she's this nondescript little hen-looking thing. And I've got to tell you, these there were 3 peacocks, one pure white one, and 2 of the normal coloured ones. And the display these men were putting on for this nondescript female, she wasn't that interested, to be honest. She was pretty blasé about it all, and in the end, she just walked away from them, and they all their feathers went down. They all just started running after this one female.
Totally depleted.
It was just like I just thought. But one of them had the most amazing big display, and he was shaking his tail feather. I've got to tell you, he was really putting it on for her. But it's amazing. It's amazing. But no, see, poetry. It's the way, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It totally is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I like it.
Sus Handberg, love is in the air on the Dear John show. It is. Yeah. It is, Sus. It really and truly is in the air. God almighty. I must be missing something.
No. I love his the quote that he says in there, there's a place that I journey every night as I dream, to an enchanted kingdom. There you are my queen. Oh, I think that's beautiful. I love that.
That's the knight in shining armour for you guys, isn't it? For the woman. Here's my hero. Yes. He's riding in like the champion. Get in there. Wow.
Hey, you can dream. You can dream, I guess.
Of course I can. Yeah. I just need to go and get my shield.
We can dream.
Of course you can. Hey, you girls can really dream. I'll give you that.
Why not? Why not?
Exactly, yes. Hello, Stan. Lovely.
But so the one of mine I'm going to read tonight is called My Destiny, and it's written last year, I guess, this one, but I shall give it a. But I don't know if you've seen this one, maybe not.
Do I have to fan myself while you're reading this?
No, not this one. No. It's a lovely little poem. So I had another one picked out, but yeah, on the back end of those ones, I thought I'll change it. I don't want to bring. So
you've done this one instead.
Yeah, I changed it. Yeah. It's called My Destiny. As I open my eyes, I am standing in a long corridor. This is the corridor of my life. I gaze along my corridor and I see closed doors. I reach out and hold the handle of the first door. It is warm to touch. I know I shall open this door. As the door swings open, a cool breeze touches my face. It is the breeze of health, my first gift. I reach for another handle. It is also warm. As I push, I feel the sensation again. It is honesty, another gift. I walk faster now, pushing open doors as I go. Courage, humility, reason, kindness, all these gifts come to me. I run now, faster and faster, swinging open doors, taking all these gifts to fill my life. As I reach for the next door, I see it does not have a handle. It has a keyhole. Standing at this door, I reach into my pocket. My hand closes around something warm. I pull it out and stare. It is one of my greatest gifts. It is the gift of love. As I watch, it shapes into a key. As I turn the key, I hear a deep voice and I stare into sea green eyes. I know who he is. He is my destiny. He reaches out, and as he takes my hand, I feel another gift, the greatest gift of all, the gift of love shared, a bond of two lives made one. We turn together and notice that our corridors have blended, and all that stands before us is a staircase. Now we must make our own doors, and we will together. As we take our first step, he turns and tells me his name, a name I shall whisper for eternity. There you go.
I think Svan Hill put it in a nutshell. What a destiny.
Yeah.
What a destiny, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's something to look forward to.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you.
No, that's my contribution for this week.
It's a lovely contribution. Thank you.
Yeah. My pleasure.
Now,
My pleasure.
we have Christine back next week, but we have Nina off for 2 weeks.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
The week, I think it's the week after, 14th, 21st, 28th. Nina's up.
Yeah.
Would you like to step in again for Nina? Yeah? Oh, thank you so much. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh.
So, but no, look, I love it. You know, yeah. I love reading it, and look, I'm happy to do it as long as you like me to. So, I'll let you send the poems to me. So until you ask me otherwise I would look for some myself. But I'm happy with the ones that you send me. Like trust that you know which ones I can read and which ones I can do justice to, I guess. And I'm happy with that. But I'm happy to do that. Happy to.
Thanks a million. Oh, Jan, listen, thank you for the reads tonight, and I'm sure Dwayne is going to be delighted with himself. He didn't have to listen to me this time. He's so lucky.
But no, I'm happy. Yeah, but well done on the choice of poems that you sent me this week. I
thought you'd like the ones I sent you this week. I really did. The three of them are totally different to each other, but there's so much in each and every poem. Same with all the poetry tonight. There's tons of it to come. Absolutely tons of it to come.
Good. I know Nina, as you said, she's got an encyclopedia basically to read.
Absolutely. How she's going to get through that and keep me awake is unbelievable.
Oh, she will. You have a great banter with each other.
We will. We'll have a go with each other now and then. I've lots to make up for because there's so much gone up there. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, you know. And so the gander is coming back in a minute, you know. He's now. Yeah. Yes, he's on the hunt.
Yeah, you're yin and yang, so it goes very well together. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
All right, guys. Look, have Jennifer, a great week, and I'll listen as I'm walking today. So I'm getting ready for work now, but you guys have a great week, and take care, all right? Stay safe.
Have a great start to your week. You stay safe as well, and thanks a million for all you've done.
No, my pleasure.
Have a beautiful week ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Love you to pieces, and see you next time round. Jennifer, thank you very much. Bye-bye, hon.
My pleasure. Bye, guys.
Jennifer Polonetsky. Thank you very much, Jennifer. You've done a brilliant stand-in for Christine. And I know you'll do the same when you come in for Nina. Nina Thilo. What can I say? I know what I can say, but I know what I can't say when I'm on the camera. You know, I've got to be very careful here. Nina Thilo. This is Nina Thilo. This is her coming up now in a second. Dale Warren, my friend. Fuzzy Bear, how are you?
Kirby!
Do you know Dale Warren?
Dale's in the audience.
He is. Dale, here we go. This is the Muppet Show. Oh, dear God, Nina Tila, Dale Warren, we love you, mate. We absolutely love you.
Did we ought to explain what that was all about?
I think we should tell the audience what happened with this one. Go on.
So Dale, bless him, messaged me and said, you know, thank you for what we do on the show and, you know, for all the fun. And he said that we keep him laughing. And I said, oh, John's a Muppet, but we love him. And then Dale sent a gift through of
Fuzzy
and Kermit driving a car together. You said to me, I assume you're Fozzie because I can't drive. So that made me Fozzie Bear and you Kermit. So I had the ridiculous idea of coming up with the masks and surprising Dale. So there you go, Dale.
We must forewarn you, please be careful for what you wish for. It might just go back and bite.
Yeah. If anything's mentioned, it's likely to appear. So, yeah.
Oh, you know, they keep the life and the soul of the party, don't they? Really and truly. I just love it. It is absolutely.
I like my Fuzzy Bear.
I love your Fuzzy Bear. I really do.
A big
love
fan.
your Fuzzy Bear. And I love my Kermit. I love Kermit.
Piggy.
I know it's supposed to be Miss Piggy. She loves Kermit, doesn't she? Did you never watch the show? Good God, woman.
I think I sounded like Miss Piggy or Kermit anyway. I don't know what Fozzie sounds like. I sounded like Fozzie earlier in the week, but there you go.
I'll have to get a new pink wig, Alexandra. And then come on as Miss Piggy.
Only if you have the nose and the trotters and everything.
Be careful what you wish for. Yes.
I won't be here for a couple of weeks. You can do what you like.
Doesn't matter. I'll be in the Northern Lights when you get there.
Thanks. You're going to obliterate the Northern Lights.
I'm just going to move in and just zoom through, yeah.
Right, enough. Okay. So this is Time by Amanda Zylstra. Not my address, I hope, Jesse.
I've just seen it.
I got a pig nose anyway. I don't need sending one. Right. Time by Amanda.
Here's some coffee, quick.
Time is a valuable thing. There are only so many moments available in each day, in each lifetime. Use your time wisely. Don't stew in your misery. Don't pick the scabs of others. Don't lash out at the innocent. Focus on improving yourself. Focus on being a better person. Negativity will manifest. Ghosts will haunt you with their sorrow. Your mind is a self-built prison. Let the sun shine into your cell. View the world in a more positive way. Listen to the birds sing. Pay attention to the details that make each of us unique. Don't tear apart everyone's flaws. Don't be so quick to judge a book by its cover. We are only mortals, humans put on earth. Our time is limited. A lifetime can pass in the blink of an eye. Find beauty in the small things, like buds on a tree getting ready to bloom. Spring is a time for rebirth. Spring is a time to tuck your demons into bed for good. Let go of the hate inside you. Learn to accept others as they are. Perhaps one day the world will welcome you with open arms and an open mind.
I love the message in that piece. I absolutely love
Beautiful,
the message
isn't
in that
it?
piece. It is beautiful, yeah. The
I
buds on
probably
the
should leave
trees.
that one for the end, actually, but I just, yeah, really, that's a warm, fuzzy one, that one. It's fuzzy.
It is truly, do you know, it's truly the simplest things in life. It's like the story I told you about the lad today that was in the building, yeah, at work. It's the simple things in life that make
Yeah.
things work. We're not here
Yeah.
to judge. We're here to be among what's going on. We're learning lessons.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, you know, it's not a preachy thing. It's something that all of us could abide by, really, isn't it? It's something to bear in mind.
It is.
And it's quite uplifting as well. So yeah, and what Jennifer was just saying about, you know, taking the time to look around you and enjoy what's what, you know, and seeing the beauty in things, and that kind of followed on really well from that. Actually, I think
It did very, very much so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very much so. That was a beauty. That.
Yeah. How many more have you got left in total?
Oh, you just keep reading. I'll tell you in a minute. Go on.
All right then. So this is a corker of a story by David Lewis Paget.
Oh,
And
yes.
it's called The Sound of the Spheres. The Rastenburg Philharmonic had sat, were shuffling in their seats and turning their various instruments to play the Survivor Suite. It had only been played just once before. They knew they were taking a chance. The conductor and several cellists had gone right after Svrilly's dance. One moment the baton was waved in the air, the next the podium was clear. A cellist had soared at an awful E flat before he had disappeared. Then holes had appeared in the group at the front where cellists and violins sat, and all that was left of the treble bassoon was a sandwich under his hat. It wasn't as if they hadn't been warned, for Borchnik appeared on the stage. I scribbled this suite in a white-hot heat as I paced in a boiling rage. For those sitting close to the glockenspiel, they really should cover their ears, for once that crescendo of flute, lute and cello is heard, that's the sound of the spheres. Karamov turned to the audience, bowed, then tapped with his baton twice. He wouldn't be phased to the end of his days, though the devil was tumbling the dice. He looked at the fear-crazed orchestra who'd heard about Borchnik's curse, then launched them into the wages of sin as an introductory verse. The music was nothing like you would expect. It capered and trilled, and it soared. It spoke of the eons of military might, of the soldier that fell on his sword. The audience sat with their open jaws as it thrilled and it burst into flight and carried them out where the planets sang in a paean to endless sight. The music it raged and the music roared, and it came to Svrilly's dance. A blonde violinist took off for the door. No way was she taking a chance. A hole opened over a cellist's head and swallowed the glockenspiel, while Karamov's face went as white as the dead when he found himself out in a field. The orchestra, crazed, seemed unable to stop. The instruments sang in their hands. The audience freaked as the piccolo peaked and the harpsichord melted in strands. They made for the exits in panic and fear, for the horror that waited outside. A mammoth was leaning against the front door and a raptor was caught in mid-stride. It took 7 weeks for the madness to stop, and Borchnik was run out of town, while Karamov wanders where dinosaurs crop, conducting some thoughts of his own. The Rastenburg Orchestra is now in recess, unlikely to play now for years. The musicians agree that there isn't a fee that would bring back the sound of the spheres.
You know, I feel like Alice falling down the rabbit hole, isn't it?
I know!
Spiraling all the way through. That is
I know.
brilliant. That
Love
is
it.
awesome.
It's
Absolutely
incredible,
awesome.
isn't it? Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Wow.
Love David's storytelling.
Oh, what a storytell that was. Absolutely.
Yeah, but you felt
the
like you were there
gills.
on the stage.
Yeah.
You could feel it building to a crescendo. Yeah, brilliant. Well
You
done,
could
David.
feel the fear, you could feel the warmth, the heat,
Yeah.
everything was in there, wasn't it? Absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Storytelling at its best, David.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And then I have one from the lovely Poetry of a Dark Soul. And I know he's there. I can see
Just
him
there,
now.
Kang is there, yeah.
So this is One Autumn Day Will Fall Upon Us by Poetry of a Dark Soul. Once more fate's touch fell upon my heart, and softly spoken words were no more, as I watched my heart crumble into the shadows of love that shall not be. The stars fell from the night sky. In truth, that was but the fragments of my heart. Fate cried for me, as such was the sadness of our love, and as fate took my hand once more, she knew my journey had to be another song of a broken heart. What would you choose? She whispered softly. Another sorrow's kiss, or the silence of your heart to never journey? I looked at her and smiled. Are my tears not the poetry to hold lovers together? Is it surely the journey to find her that is love's true fate? To but love her with a whispered heartbeat and wish for one more day, even if I may not hold her. And yet fate hid herself from me as I took my tears and wrote my last poem, as this life slowly succumbed to a sorrow's kiss. The beautiful sadness of my darkness is you shall never see the broken tears in my heart. For I am the tear from a stolen heart, the heartbreak of unrequited love, and the ashes of fallen destinies, as I fall in the shadows once more of love I cannot hold. One day, I cried, my autumn day will fall upon us. And fate sighed and whispered, yet another lifetime you are to spill your tears upon the world. I smiled, and with my last heartbeat I whispered, oh, but what beautiful tears, for each one is another poem that one day I will read to her heart, and finally, one autumn day will fall upon us.
That is absolutely beautiful. Wow.
Isn't it lovely?
That is absolutely beautiful.
I know. That's kind of the calm after the storm, isn't it? It's
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes.
Yeah, those two balance each other out, don't they?
They do, don't they? Absolutely
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Can's writing. I just really, really lovely stuff. Always from the heart.
Oh, you can feel the heartbeat in that one. There's no doubt about
Yeah.
it. Yes, absolutely. Even if it did stop at the last minute, but yes, up to this last TikTok or the last talk of the heart. Yeah, absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, always heart-wrenching, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then I have a new gentleman, Richard Doiron, and I apologise if I've mispronounced that. And it's called The Awakening. As I woke that morn, all the sheep were shorn, and the wool was clearly clean. And I was in awe at this thing I saw, not a soul upon that scene. As the day wore on, I was further drawn to a sight across the sky, when I felt the jolt of a lightning bolt, but the ground was good and dry. Then the clock struck 3, and it startled me as the moon and stars appeared, and they danced around to celestial sound, sure the gods had engineered. Then the ancient oak was upright and spoke, and it praised the morning dove, which itself was heard with a single word, and that single word was love. Then it plainly said not to mourn the dead when they seized the other side, for the field yet flowed as you reached that road where the atoms never died. Then it spoke to me with propensity and a lock and lease on light, and a voice as calm as a soothing balm said to sleep in peace that night.
I love the way he uses the universal energy of the atoms.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no such thing as death because everything is energy. It's just my own mindset and thinking of the way life and its realities beyond. Yeah,
No,
that we know
but
nothing about.
that last line, to sleep in peace that night.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I know.
Mm.
Hey, listen! Don't start filling your cup up with your tears here. I mean,
drip.
Wow.
Okay, and then I lost one to Myrna last week, so I wasn't letting her have this one this week. This is Jason Conway, and he writes as the Ink Warrior. So I waved the white flag and surrendered to her because she's very scary, Myrna, and I surrendered to her last week and let her have that poem, but she wasn't having this one. So this is Dawn Quake by Jason Conway. Blades of grass slice the morning air as a calming dew soothes sharpened edges. scissors of green to ruffle the dawn and stir the tingling mist, bringing waking dreams to closed petals. Liquid coats of sweet water grow on sleepy citizens stretching wide. They toast this precious day and bathe in sun's golden yawn. His warming breath comforts all, signalling a new cycle of joy for a community living in gigantic glades, a spectrum of glittering creatures of every shape and size and every shade and hue. Looming high come thundering giants that shake the soil with ignorance, disturbing the calm as panic reigns, as snail-like processions become a frantic encore of scamper, flap, dig and dash. The grassy stage is left scattered, its audience huddled in their homes. Warning sirens cut to silence as the colossal wake of towering gods weaves into a dark bedtime story to scare the squirming young, as a terrible new legend is born. What will the children make of this? The generations yet to come, of the day the shudder giants came and made us flee from the rising sun.
Oh, made us
You can
flee.
picture that. You can feel the boom, boom, boom of the
Boom,
heavy
boom.
footsteps, can't
Yeah,
you?
all the
Hello.
way through the bones. Yes.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
another night of a great array of poetry. Absolutely great. Wow.
Yeah,
So
brilliant.
do you want me to give you a break and let your tonsils rest?
I think, yeah, I'm doing all right at the moment.
You're doing great at the moment.
My voice is with us at the moment. You're lucky.
There's Sharon Sinclair Toulos is in. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Good to see you there. Right, I'm going to do one from John Hurley. Truth, where art thou? Truth, where is the song you sing? Where is the truth you always bring? Who even remembers what truth is? The truth we now follow, so much fizz. Today the truth is almost forgotten. Truth from the ages was begotten. There is truth in the arrow's sting, as true as the beauty flowers bring. There is truth in the mountain's peak, as true as the knowledge we do seek. There is truth in the darkness of clouds, as true as the dead in funeral shrouds. Truth, where is the mystery you convey? Where is the mystery you always portray? Who can unravel what the mystery is? What do we unravel? Seems so much fizz. Today the mystery is there to be seized. Truth for the ages. For truth that for ages our minds eased. There is mystery in the depths of a seashell, as true as the ocean and its magic spell. There is mystery in the rising crest of the wave, as true as the hopes and dreams we crave. There is mystery on the horizon's shore, as true as the prophecy of ancient law. Truth, where is the secret you reveal? Where do you keep the secret you conceal? Who can keep a secret never told? Who would betray the secret when sold? Today the secret is never believed. True, a secret cannot be conceived. There is a secret to be heard in the distant star, as true as the galaxies in outer space afar. There is a secret reserved between intimate lovers, as true as the closeness of blood brothers. There is a secret to be learned in hardship, as true as the duties found in leadership. Truth, where am I? Here on the run. My life from the light and darkness spun. Truth, why are you oft hard to recognize? My actions can reflect a truth I despise. Today more than ever, only my heart can hold the reality of the truth eternally told. John Hurley.
Mm.
And he's
No,
right. Truth is fizz. We've gotten to the stage practically. We don't know what's true or what's not true because we're being led astray rapidly. Well, we're not being led astray, but we're foolishly following.
It's difficult. I mean, you and I were talking earlier today, weren't we? And we were saying about who to trust and what to believe, and you know, and from a self-preservation point of view, we have become untrusting and cynical, I suppose, to a certain extent. And that's a sad state of affairs, but it's the truth of today's world, I think. It
is. Absolutely, that's the sad part. It is. Hello, Eva Marie Cavey. John Hurley, you are absolutely most welcome. And thank you for giving me the pleasure of reading your poem to the audience. Very much.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely piece. Okay, I've got one by Jessie.
I get the feeling tonight I'm really being whacked down. Do you remember that game they used to have with all these
Whack-a-mole?
Stepping up, whack-a-mole. Yeah, do you know that? I feel
I'd
like
love to
whack-a-mole
with your head and a rolling pin.
I know. I got the hint.
Can I get a cardboard box and cut out
Yeah, and I'll keep popping up and down all the time. Yeah.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah. We play later.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. So this is called Of Ethereal Design by Jessie Batista. Unsure of the path that led me here again, brushing the soil from the stone, the rain's cascade, I am drenched. Swift lightning strikes illuminate the saturated ground, forked like that of the demon's tongue. The night, otherwise black as pitch, cracks and rolls of thunder deafening, yet here I stand, night after night, lost in memories of you. For what purpose are confessions the desire? I could not see clearly then, nor did I want to. My hope inhabited the life inside you. I was otherwise blind. Foolishness brought this upon you. The calling was obvious in retrospect. What once was can never be again, no matter your persuasion, emotion, the damnation of being human. Love, no. Being driven by primal desire, hate echoing in the dark spaces that corrupt my mind. Me, myself, and I. My senses have all been awakened, jarred by the ill intentions of the self-righteous, by the indignant, sanctimonious masses who choose ignorance. I swear I have tried to see the radiance, the splendour, the beauty. When I think the path is clearly marked, I am blindsided, swept into a raging river that intends to drown me. It all becomes shrouded in intricacies I cannot process, convoluted by elaborate games I do not care to understand. A broken mind unable to comprehend to the misunderstanding of most. I implore you to understand that nothing of this world is for me. Truth is, my only path to contentment is of ethereal design.
You know, I love the way he expresses me, myself, and me, or I, myself, and me. Yeah, absolutely fabulous. That just puts it in a nutshell, doesn't it?
Very lost. Yeah.
In a nutshell, you've often found yourself having that one-way conversation with yourself, and you argue the other person's side or the other part.
Yeah.
And then when it does come to a head and you do have the conversation with the realistic piece, it's different, the response you had in your mind. It always is. Always works. But that is brilliant, Jessie. Thank you, Jess. Absolutely fabulous.
Poor Jessie. He puts up a piece and I practically jump on it.
I know you do. It's like you're out there with a big fishing rod.
I just go out with a harpoon. I don't worry about fishing. And then I have another.
Come on. Go on, carry on.
You're all right, Norman.
Don't let me get in the way. It's okay.
Would you like to read one?
No. God, no. Good God, no. You're on a roll.
I have a lovely new gentleman called Tony Ironshield. What an incredible name.
Yes.
Love that. Yes. And it's called Through the Streets with Broken Dreams. So quite a good follow-on from Jesse's, actually. Here I am. I wander around aimlessly. At times I feel lost and desperately lonely. Going places, seeing faces, just carelessly bumping into things, wishing for no company. I look into others' eyes, seeing dreams I once had. Turning away keeps me from tearing at the seams. My walk turns into a run, and I am running through the streets of broken dreams. Finally, I find a dark, quiet place. No one's here. Slowly, I start to calm down, staring into space. Sometimes I wish for trees, hills, or water so clear you can see the bottom, the sand, my dad's face. Wait, that's me. I've been warned about rumours. It is best I keep my distance and create my own scenes. Wishing for some beauty. Nah, I'd rather have a tumour. Going through the streets with broken dreams. Dreams I had my share. No one really cares. Why bother with dreams? They just shatter. Dare? I slowly rise to realise that's my glare, reflecting from a window. I smile. I do matter. Taking a different turn, I see a light radiantly. Walking slowly, I feel warmth from a light stream. Never before have I felt this. Once, now patiently, I stroll through the streets with broken dreams, with a smile.
Whoa.
My dad's in.
Whoa.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, Mike. How you doing? Welcome in. 7 letters.
He probably won't stay. He's probably pressed the wrong button again.
Yeah. I like when he presses the wrong button. We get
I like it when he presses the wrong button.
We get an extra viewer, don't we?
Yeah. Stay, Dad.
Stay. Sit.
You can see your daughter making an idiot of herself.
That was actually, you were right, that was a great follow on to Jesse's. An absolutely great follow on.
Beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. So we should be looking out for him again, Mr. Tony.
Oh, yes. Tony will be looked out for. You are now on the radar, Tony.
He's on my radar.
There's nothing not on your radar.
Yeah.
The military is looking for your radar.
It's a very good radar.
Well, I've got one here as well, but it's from a new lady. We've not read this lady before.
Okay.
We've not read. I hope it's a lady. God, I hope I get this right.
If it's Zishan Evans, it's a man.
Zishan, you're a lovely man. Absolutely lovely man. Told you, Zishan. Your bloody fault. Your fault. I'm gonna kill the frog.
I told you it was a man.
Thank you, Fozzie. I should have listened. Carla, speak up. Right. To risk your heart on one you aren't sure of, by Zishan Evans. Male poet. To risk your heart on one you aren't sure of is sheer folly. It's a map for heart destruction, as well as the head. If stability is what you seek, it's a lifestyle you love must meet. Try honesty, commitment, and a will to stay in love that's true. A love and passion for only you. Plod along for the one you choose, then your chances are good. Getting the love you should. Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Oh, how lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple of pieces by Zishan actually recently, and I thought that they needed to be shared, and that was a lovely piece, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Well, that goes rather well with my next piece then, because I've got a very short and sweet one as well. From I think this gentleman's new, Matthew Malloy. Have we had him before?
I don't remember Matthew being on before now.
No. So it's called Asleep by Matthew Malloy. Sleepers do sleep, their illusions they keep, for fear awaits at the door. So they shall not pass, for the past makes them weep, and their illusions do creak and do roar. But they dare not to go where the light shines in, resting upon their sin. So they will not see how their illusions will be that begin to crack and to bow. For they hold them so dear because of their fear, for truth shall never they know.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
Keep them in the dark. Keep them in the dark. Yeah.
That needs an ellipsis, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. .com. Yeah.
We have another new lady. I think she's in the audience. I'm not too sure. I think I've seen her popping in and out there for a while. And it's Mara van Steen. But I don't have a title for this poem. Yeah?
No.
So I'm going to just read it as it's written, because, like I said, there's no title to it. So from Mara van Steen. I don't need you to figure me out. I need you to love me for who I am. I don't need you to talk to me all the time. I need you to sit with me in silence. I don't need you to take care of me. I need you to be there when I need you. I don't need you to buy me a bunch of roses. I need you to let me be your rose. I don't need you to feel sorry for me. I need you to be a shoulder to cry upon. I don't need you to buy me expensive gifts. I need you to be my only gift. I don't need you to analyze me. I need you to listen to my soul. By Mara van Steen.
Oh, the cry of many a couple.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I wouldn't know. I'm innocent. I wouldn't know.
No. Very spot on piece.
I can actually hear, I can hear Dale's keyboard going already.
Come on, Dale. Yeah, no, very observational piece. Very clever.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. We need more from Mara, don't we?
We do, and we will.
We will.
Yes, we will.
We will coax her out. Okay. And then I have another new gentleman, Mark Squires. And this is called Draining Me Lifeless. Settling into even the score, adapted into this fringe, filled with tainted thorns, smeared with lies and promises, as if your words are poison, snared by a conscience, by the times you've chosen. Every prick burns, sharply injecting, bleeding out the hurt it's slowly affecting. This world that you knew has come undone, protected by the lies, these unrelenting conundrums. There's no remorse. What does your existence fear? Embedded deep are these convictions, within this world they appear. Through thoughts and dreams you dismiss your life, enthralled by meaningless memories that still thrive, addicted to the pain, punctures that never heal, piercing flesh till truth reveals. Addicted to the pain, impressions forced deep, symbolised through tears, eyes that bleed. Scars bear the stories, stuck in this stagnant world, as you adapt to these quarries, for there's no place to turn. This fringe is your mistake within your head, you can't collapse. Each breath is to embrace a bond on relapse. Vines wrap, forfeiting your right to move. thorns of piercing memories, their sin you can't undo. Through tendencies that left me poised, creeping up life seems timeless, as if you bleed to soothe the noise, draining me lifeless.
Good God Almighty. Do you know what? You could feel a coma and the tension.
You can hear a pin drop.
You could with that one, yeah. Wow. Moving indeed, Dale. Absolutely moving, yes. Mara, you're most welcome. Thank you very much for giving us your poem to read. I'm just responding. Excuse me.
And then I think we've had Bruce McCausland. I think he was read a couple of weeks ago or last week. And this is called The Message. This is one for you. We who are incarnate beings, souls from other dimensions, here on earth to observe you and determine your intentions. Heed well what is contained here, for it speaks into your heart. Though still we cannot comprehend these wars you seem to start. Human existence now depends on the choices that you make, how you treat each other and of those whom you forsake. Choose your leaders wisely, this is where you start, for the decisions that they make may weigh heavily upon your heart. Do not focus on material pursuits, these things will not endure. Concentrate your efforts on wisdom and what is pure. Mankind has a greater potential that you soon may realise, radiates outward from your souls, revealed within your eyes. Many of you, it seems, believe that you are only creatures of this earth. You are also evolving beings of light, a race of divine birth. You are not native to this planet. Your charge is as stewards upon that sphere, there as caretakers of that world, and its lives we all hold dear. You should not slaughter earthly creatures that have been entrusted to your care, nor poison the lands and waters, or contaminate the air. Still we know that human kindness lies deep within your soul, for you are still evolving and have yet to be made whole. Although we are not yet permitted to reveal ourselves to you, you have been given guidance both ennobling and true. The time will come when we must take leave of this place, returning to our origins, which you call outer space. If you continue on this course and fail to follow our actions, then heed this as your warning, as there will be repercussions.
Ooh. And Dale has just said we would be wiped out if we were visited by another planet. I don't think so, Dale. I think we would have already been wiped out by now.
We've probably already been visited. I reckon you're one of them.
Of course I am. Of course I am.
You won't believe how worried he was about putting that mask together, everybody. He put so much time and effort into it.
Well, I didn't do too bad for my first ever one, is it?
It's a lovely mask. You're going into business, aren't you?
Hey?
You're going into business, aren't you? Mask making.
I must be now. Probably, yeah, man. Why not? I'm gonna stand on the car park tomorrow and I'm gonna sell this.
Can I have a unicorn one?
You really rub it in, don't you? You're gonna have to send me the email to get it printed off.
Oh, I'll do it then. Okay. And then I have another new lady, Brianna Marie Wells. And it's called This Unsteady Path. These words ring ever hollow in my ears, the confirmation of such unspoken fears. Yet to pass my lips I can't make a sound, as I crumple in defeat, falling to the ground. Time has bested me yet again, fell further this time, yet I know I'll pick up and pretend to be fine. Somehow, some way, as the seconds pass me by, I'll put on a stern look when I'd rather cry. Keep marching forward and will myself never to look back. There's nothing left there, nothing to keep me off track. Remember looking for a hand in front of me, but never in reach, as I almost seemed to beg those around myself and beseech their good nature and to lend a helping hand. Such a simple request, and so far from demand. Yet at one time or another, they all turn away. Their visions and images in front of me start to fade. Realizing I can rely on no one, just myself and me. There's got to be something else. This life cannot be. Meant to walk alone forevermore, to resign myself to fate, to question everything, sit beside myself and berate. I've got to find something soon, or my sanity is lost. A cry out in the night for too great a cost. One foot in front of the other, each step so unsure. These writhing self-doubts in search of some cure. If you happen to give a care more than just a passing glance, would you sit with me a while and give this lost soul a chance? Let me lean on you a little while with the favour surely returned. I need to stop and rest a while before all my bridges burned.
I love that. I absolutely love that piece.
Yeah, again, it's another, you know, it's a plea that probably most of us at some stage or other could relate to.
Yeah.
You know, you get a rough trot, a hard time. Yeah, you need a hand or a shoulder or an ear, don't you?
All steps of the journey, no matter what they are in that piece itself. The different steps, the different paths, the different roads, the different branches. It's all, I love that. That's a lovely walk, that is. That is as harsh as it can be.
Are they winding you up?
Oh, they're having fun. They're absolutely, look, clown nose, clown hair, everything else. I told you at the start, guys, be very careful what you wish for.
And then
what was that song? I'm a genie in a bottle, wasn't it? Yeah. So, do not release the genie.
You sing a lot of songs at me.
Do not release the genie.
And then I got another new one, Chris Young.
How many have you got left?
Would you like to read one? This is my last one.
I thought I'd come and listen tonight.
Lovely. This is my last one. So do you want to read one?
That's your last one.
The last one.
You've not gone through 12.
Yeah, told you it wouldn't take me long.
You haven't.
I have, I promise you.
You've skipped someone. You've got to.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I've still got 6.
You've still got 6.
You are unbelievable. I cannot believe you've done that to me. Right, I've got loads left.
Best you get reading then, young man.
Listen. I don't even know who I've read last. Who did I read last?
All
I
right.
think Mara Van Staden was the last one I read. Yeah, it would be. See?
Yes.
Here we go now. So I'm going to read 3 in a row now. So you're going to have to sit and listen. Oh, look. Don't go asleep.
Oh.
Everybody Love Everybody by Kim Michelle Thomas. I love everybody. I tell them out loud. Every chance I can. Life being so short now. Some have called me names like Pollyanna, Mary Poppins, even Mother Teresa. I prefer Amelia Earhart. Got to love him anyways. I love myself enough to forgive, to become more aware, realising what red flags are. Waving mine, pearly white. I have lived my life with peace in mind. Real love is not harmful, it is only kind. Today I hear my only son being raised by me, all grown up, telling others, everybody, love everybody.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's the freest thing we have in our whole makeup.
Yeah,
love.
Absolutely. And it makes such a difference.
Thing.
Yeah.
And it does. And I mean, we should know that because when we receive it, it makes a difference to ourselves. So
No.
giving it must
No.
make a difference to somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you've had it chucked back at you a few times, though, it's not that easy, is it?
I don't know. I have not been that lucky yet. But
Yeah.
I do not give up hope.
Okay, then.
Says he.
Go
I have
on,
a
then.
lady here named Cornelia Mattioli,
Yes.
also known as
Flying Angel.
Flying Angel. Love angels. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I love angels generally. Okay?
Yes.
Before you make a big thing out of
Yes.
Dale Warren.
Yes.
Okay, Cornelia Mattioli.
Yes.
It's okay. Life trickles on. Minutes march in crescendo fashion to the beat of hearts. We wade and we weave between them and dive and swim in pools of pulsing rhythm, squeezed between waves that sing and drown. It's okay to not always catch breaths, to look up through water transparent, through illusion. We break surface to sail on rafts of strength into the end of days as fallen leaves. As liquid slips unbidden through clenched fingers to fill the sea that keeps us afloat. It's okay. Life trickles on. It does. It just trickles on and on and on. And we are like water, aren't we? We've got that many tides.
Aren't we
Hey?
90? Aren't we 70 or 90%?
70%.
70% water.
Yeah. The other 20% is tea.
Or fat. Yeah. And on that subject, Jesse's just said to me, does my cup come with scuba gear? It is rather large. I will be honest.
It is an extra, extra large.
It's like a soup tureen.
God almighty. Are you ready?
Yeah, always.
This one is by Heidi McGurran. Yeah? And it's called One Never Forgets. I don't know if you read this in the group.
I did.
Nina. You did?
I spoke to you about it. I spoke to you about it.
When?
Oh, God. Earlier today.
Did you?
Yeah.
All that long ago?
Oh, I'm glad my words fall on deaf ears.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing that it covers my whole face, Jesse. That's why I do it.
Oh, goodness me. One never forgets.
Take your pack. It's either that or that. Sorry.
It's okay, Fozzie. I understand. You had a moment. Kermit. Oh, Kermit. I love you, Kermit. Oh, Kermit.
Sorry, Heidi. Back to Heidi.
Are we ready? One Never Forgets by Heidi McGurran. The laughter threw her off. She too remembered flying in a small 2-engine plane. High at first in the skies, above Buenos Aires, headed far out over ranch lands. Seeing the old haciendas and the magnificent trees spreading their graces, marking territory. Landing low and landing on cattle trails, not unlike the rocky, rough terrains, reminding her of her trips as scout, photographer, and chronicler. For the flying doctors on their trips to Sonora, high mountains, Mexico, or the mysterious places where Carlos Castillane's stories of witchcraft and drug running came alive. On horseback she rode alongside gauchos, whose saddles covered sheepskin and tools of knives and necessity. We tore fast through green, verdant valleys, searching for the large bulls. The bulls so well known, so well bred. The bulls of King Ranch. They were magnificent and so powerful. She saw the breeding places. She heard the sounds at the dinner table, as long as your eyes could see. She remembers 3 Argentine men. One the pilot, one the host, and one the brother with the scars on his face. The one with the deepest ugly tones into his voice. The one who dared her to taste the tiny red balls of peppers, berries, of wickedness that looked so innocent and weren't. The one who tried to molest her where she slept in an unknown room, in an unknown huge hacienda, with thick walls, in a foreign land where she was dependent on 2 men and a small plane. 2 men whose laughter from a nearby room, through walls, she could hear clearly. Drowning out the silence in the air, frightening the layers beneath her skin, chilling all excitement she had imagined, making her question her own mother's misguided images. Her suitcase packed with beautiful silk cloths, linen, cloths of necessity, folded with care by her mother so far away, layers of soft tissue paper separating all the clothing she wanted to wear. She had no idea. All of the money and fancy names. And reputation she pushed her daughter towards, held dark secrets of vultures whose claws were short and ready to tear the meat of young flesh, innocent into shreds of bloody remnants. Their laughter were their talons, sharp, hideous claws of desperation. She tried to sort out where she was, the lure of the bulls, their energy. She was a fool to think these men were safe to be with. The red, small, tiny pepper she had placed in innocence and bravery. With the terror on her tongue, she tried to pretend that she gasped and choked, and heard again the cruel voices of laughter, raucous, unkind, and foreign, of macho Spanish voices, whose disrespect calls her memory and interrupted her entire world. One never forgets. That was.
That's what I said to you earlier. That's a real hard hitting piece,
That
isn't it?
is.
I think
wow.
when people read it again for themselves and they can absorb it a bit, is it you can't.
You can't get it in the read. This is one
there's
you can
a
only.
lot.
This is one that's for the voice of your own mind reading. This is definitely.
Yeah, but there's so much in there. There's something underlying. There's an initial story underlying, but there's so much in there. You have to read it to yourself.
Yeah.
Again, Heidi's pieces are incredible, aren't they? So
big time, absolutely big time. That took a few reads before I would do it tonight, actually.
Yeah. But you read it yourself, read it a couple of times, and there's a hard hitting story in there.
Oh, absolutely. Excuse me.
You on then? What have you got now? Have you got Rev?
I'm going to do Rev, and I'm going to let you finish because you still got one left, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I don't have to finish.
Of course you do. Unless you want to stay up all night, of course. It's up to you.
No, I don't have to end the show.
Oh, sorry. Okay. From the Nightly Vigil, the Journals of Rev Buckman by Hank Buchman. Well, this is my bit of the weekend. This is my 5-minute special. Well, 3 minutes. 3
your
minutes.
Safety blanket, isn't it?
This is my. It is, yeah, absolutely. I watched the boy as he paced the horses around the corral. Dirty red headband holding back his long hair. Tall, mad, wild, but tender and so full. Oh, how I'd loved watching him grow. At 18, he could have been me. Some of the same strengths, some of the wild weakness, weaknesses. Some of the great knack for making others either sort at him or loving him. In the great sunlit ocean of time, he was just a drop. But some of those drops do so sparkle. Oh, how they sparkle. Run, boy. Run, boy. Oh, run, my boy. I just love this guy.
I know, that ending. It's a bit...
Yes.
Yeah.
Like father, like son.
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant, aren't they? To put all those together is just incredible.
Oh, absolutely. There's so many more to come. It's absolutely wow.
Yeah, yeah. Is that you done then? You up to date now?
That's me going. All the best now, everybody. I've enjoyed your company tonight. Nina's going to take you out.
So, my last one is by another new person, and this is Chris Young. And it's called Permit or Permit. I think it's Permit.
Permit.
Not Kermit. Permit. Permit a little ego as I look upon my past. A life not of perfection. No, not even close. Been broken, thought I had breathed my last. A little honey, lots of bitter, more than just a dose. Back, cracked in a car wreck, walked home from the dock. Suffered through love in a chemical romance. Been found stunned, stoned, a bit of toxic shock. Always ready for the next, ready to take that chance. Seldom feel this cocky, feels somehow wrong. Not degrading anyone, pushing no one down. I will ride this wave, yes, ride it till it's gone. Not a lone survivor here, we all deserve a crown. We are all royal warriors on different battlefields. We have fought our wars and loved our loves. We're still standing brave, our flag will never yield. Try to take our flag, off will come the gloves. Look around the fields on which you fight, this place that you love and defend. You have left your blood, fought with all your might. You're all heroes, on that you can depend.
That's another one
And
we'll be
that's
looking
where
out for. Yes, on the flag. Raise that flag, yes.
We're all here. Fabulous piece again.
Oh, do you know, looking over the poetry that's been out tonight, that's been on the show tonight, absolutely fabulous. Fabulous stuff there.
I know you were worried because we've had 30 poems tonight.
Yeah.
And it is a question that we wanted to put to the audience. I don't know if you want to say it.
Say nothing. I'm saying nothing.
It will be going up in written form on the page, but we've kind of had the discussion about how much is too much, how much is not enough, how long is too long. You know, at the moment the show's looked around about the 2-hour mark. We try not to go over 2 hours. And for instance, in this particular show, we have fitted in 30 poems. And we wanted to know, is it too much for people? You know, are there too many poems? Do you want less poems, more chat? Is it too hard to concentrate poem after poem? So just give us your feedback, really. Just let us know what works for you and how you want it to be, because we can only go by where you guide us, really. So,
Very well said.
The question will be put up in written format on the page as well, so you can have your say there. Yeah.
That's a good point, Dale. 30 poems on 41 countries.
Yeah.
I think overall, as we were talking, I think overall the show itself, I said this before, I don't think time actually matters with the show itself, because anybody can watch any part of it. You don't have to start them anywhere in particular. You can start anywhere you want.
No, you don't have to be here for the whole 2 hours either. No, you can dip in and out.
You can watch it stage by stage. You can watch a piece today, a piece tomorrow, a piece the next day.
Yeah.
That's in the recorded version. It's great when everybody comes in. It's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
It's just myself, on a personal level, myself, as I said to you yesterday, Nina, 2.5 hours in front of the camera is a long time to try and keep things going on in your head to communicate with everybody, yeah? And the reason I don't get back to the message box most times is it's gone before I can get there because I'm already doing something else.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm leaving people out when that happens, yeah?
But I think, I mean, well, we need people to answer that question, really, don't we? You do respond, you know, you react to comments, you say hello to as many people as you can. I don't think each individual person that comes into the room expects you to say a personal hello. They know that you know, we're all doing something. We can't keep an eye on comments as well as being on camera. So yeah, it's just really gauging from the audience kind of what they want, really. You know, it like, for example, is tonight what you want? Do you want 30 poems, a little bit of chatter, a little bit of silly nonsense in between? Do you want a few less poems? You know, it's just kind of tell us what you want, really. Yeah.
But that's not what you said today. You said they're getting it whether they want it or not.
You liar. You little liar. I never did.
Worth the shot, wasn't it? It was worth the shot.
May you be forgiven. May you be forgiven.
Oh, Jesse, we're delighted you're here with us on the show. Jesse's just said that, and I'm very glad I've started watching this show. And as I said, our job is made easy by the great poetry that's sent in. I mean, if we can't get through that, I mean, we're lost. I'd speak to myself mainly. I mean, you make it so easy for me, and it's so brilliant to be able to compile the work that you guys actually write out there and bring to these 41 plus countries. It's an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, and I think it's nice because obviously there's different voices, different accents. I mean, we've got, you know, Myrna with her wonderful American accent. We've got Jennifer with an Australian accent. We've got Essex Bird here, and we've got Dublin Boy. So, you know, it's all good.
It is, exactly. And then you got this, I don't know what accent I've got, but it's an accent anyway, so I even find it hard to understand.
Potato!
It is potato.
Potato!
It's a potato.
They go remember Jesus. Yeah, so it's kind of, you know,
So you want the carpet?
We do what we can, really, and yeah, we think it works, we hope it works, but obviously feedback is welcome.
Oh, absolutely. The more feedback we get, on this, the easier it is for us. But either way, you know as well as I do, Nina, we're going to bring poetry anyway.
Yeah.
To the show, and I'm saying that. You're not saying. I'm saying that we're going to bring poetry to the show because it's a poetry show. But we're going to have our bits of everything. As I said, the show is there. It's on record when it's finished. Anybody can go and watch whatever part that they can get to see. I couldn't stay for. I just hope I can stay awake that extra bit. It can be quite, honestly, it can be quite a long day. I mean, I've got to get up at 4:30 in the morning to get into work, yeah? And get back here for 7:30 to have the show started up. And then, whatever time we finish, I'm not complaining.
You keep taking on extra.
It won't matter about the hours I take on. The watching me, God, I just love it so much. I just look so forward to the gathering of everything, and then knowing that Sunday is getting so close. I still get nervous.
Gathering nut jobs.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
We congregate on one twig, don't we?
Yes, and don't we all fit so well together? I mean, that poem about the atoms.
Yeah.
If we are proof of the pudding of eating atoms, lay me down. String me up. No, forget that. Doesn't matter. Forget that one. Cut that last comment.
We need to get the audience to answer the survey, really, don't we? That we answered earlier.
We need. I think maybe when we put it up in the written form onto the Dear John page, and we can tag everybody, and all we ask is to give us a response of to what you feel. Remember, I've said this from day one, from the very first show. This is your show. This show is for you. So let us know what it is you want of the show. Nina's asked the question, and as I said, we will put it up in static as well. So, and tag as many as we possibly can and get a response. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm going for that.
Spider!
Arachnophobia. Ah.
Squirrel! Spider! Bacon.
There you go. Sus has put it in a lovely way. You were all doing the work. You should make the length that's comfortable for you. We can leave and come and go at any time, which is very true. So it's a running show, yeah.
Yeah. I think 2 hours is comfortable.
Yeah, it's just
That's
nice.
that's
Sometimes it's going to go over because of wanting another, but yeah, I can handle that. I'll even do it without the pay rise. How is that?
Without the pay, do we get paid? You never told me we got paid.
What?
You never told me we got paid for doing this.
We do, in love and abuse.
Christ, the amount of back pay you owe me.
I've just been loved and abused all night.
You love it.
Absolutely.
You love it every minute of it.
It's a fetish.
Fetish?
Yeah, for me, yeah. Fozzie. Fozzie. Stop it, Fozzie. Oh, Nina Tilo. Have a great night.
Dale gives up
Have a
football
wonderful
for
week ahead.
Dale. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Good God, Dale. Red tablet or blue?
Do we think Dale's happy that he's giving up football or not happy?
So. I don't think he's happy about giving up football. I give up football for this, he said. Oh man. I'm broken hearted now. We've made it. Oh, God, what are we like? What have we done? What are we doing to the audience?
We made him masks. What more does he want?
Exactly, yeah. Oh, it's good. It's okay. It's good.
It's a good thing. Oh,
yay!
All right. Right. Say good night, John Boy.
Good night, John Boy. Good night, Nina.
Good
Love
night.
you to bits. You've been brilliant again tonight. And thanks for all those brilliant poems. Have a wonderful night and a great week ahead.
Read.
And I'll torment you soon enough.
I'm sure you will. Oh, I look forward to it.
Oh, I know. That was a frown, ladies and gentlemen. That was a frown. It's okay.
Turned upside down.
Neen, have a great night and thanks a million once again. And like I said, we put that message up in the Dear John page.
Yeah, we will.
Get the members
take
together.
A year to put the poems in the comments. Might get to bed at 2.
Don't remind me. Have you got all the ones I'm reading?
Yes.
You know what? I would be lost if you weren't there. I really and truly would.
Well, you're going to be lost in a couple of weeks, then, aren't you? Hey?
Huh?
You're going to be lost in
I won't
a couple of
suffer
weeks.
at all. I won't suffer at all. It'll be the audience. Because I won't be reading, because I won't be able to read, because I won't have it on my laptop or anything else. And I'm not going back to pen and paper, guys.
Of course you will. You have to go back to the Stone Age before I dragged you into the 21st century.
Get my chisel and my stone.
Slate and your papyrus.
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Nina Tilo, what can I say? Herself. Absolutely brilliant.
Best not explained. I'm best not explained. No one can explain me. Yeah. My dad gave up trying to explain me years ago.
Oh, bless.
I know.
Poor Mick. That's just not on.
I know.
Just not on.
Yeah. He's only 50, really, but he looks 78.
Well, you better check the next cup of tea he gives you.
Love my daddy. Right, I'll see you all week.
I will see you in the week.
On a fair wind.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Nina, thanks a million. Have a great week. And I'll
Bye,
see you later.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There goes Nina Tilo. Fozzie Tilo has just left the room. Fozzie Tilo. Hey, that sticks now. That's it. From now on. Wow. Put a blind on the window, Nina. Right, me and me doppelganger just here in the window are going to say good night, God bless to everybody. Wishing everybody a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. And everybody, for the interaction tonight on the show was absolutely wonderful. Thanks a million. And Dale, your idea of the Muppets was absolutely fantastic. Loved it. Marla, you are part of making this show a great show. And I've loved every minute of everybody's time and everybody's company and everybody's poetry. May the countries rise as we come along with them. 41, who knows what's around the corner. Diane Borges, love you to pieces. Have a great night and hope to see you next Sunday, please God. Tony, thank you for your poetry, and thanks to every single poet who had a poem with us tonight. Jennifer, thank you very much for standing in for Christine, and I'll have a word with you during the week. Guys, have a lovely week ahead. Be safe. Love yous to pieces, and I look so forward to seeing you all back here next Sunday. Good night and God bless everybody. Have a wonderful week.